Well, I'm here in St Andrew's Square at the Melville Column at the opening of this wonderful installation, Karen Forbes Solar Pavilion. It's a fantastic structure in itself, using glass, which is a fantastic medium to help make us see things differently in perspective, which is exactly what the Arts Festival is all about. So I think it will be a very attractive location for people to come and see. There'll be events taking place inside it, but it also says a lot about Scotland's design creativity, and it can be shared not just with people going into galleries, but obviously people in and around the public, both domestic and internationally, who come to Edinburgh at this time.
We are celebrating the launch of the Solar Pavilion today. This is this wonderfully designed structure by Karen Forbes, designed to be at the heart of the Edinburgh Art Festival programme. The Art Festival is 8 years old, and we've been enormously successful in sharing audiences for visual art across the city. And so this year what we wanted to do was provide a highly visible and accessible entry point to the festival programme at the very heart of the city centre, to allow the general public to access the wonderful programme that the Art Festival brings to the city every year.
If you think of the Melville Monument being on the main axis of the 18th century master plan of Edinburgh, and that it draws with its own shadow almost like a giant sundial through St Andrew's Square, I wanted to make something that was a representation of drawing with light for the 21st century, and that's something you could experience where it's full of optical reflections and refractions as a viewing chamber to re-see your position in the city and indeed in the centre of Scotland. Without the government support, we would not be able to commission such ambitious structures as the one that I'm standing in here today. The Scottish Government's Expo Fund has enabled the Art Festival to begin commissioning work 3 years ago, and we have some really important legacies that come out of that. So the Martin Creed Steps, which was commissioned by Fruit Market Gallery with support from the Scottish Government Expo Fund, launched a month ago, and I think it's a tradition that the Art Festival is beginning to develop and colonise in terms of actually bringing really high quality, ambitious structures to the city of Edinburgh.
Well, the Edinburgh festivals are a fantastic showcase of talent, both international but also Scottish. But the economic impact for the city and indeed for the country shouldn't be underestimated. Cultural tourism is a huge part of our economy, so it's important in itself, but to celebrate ideas, to get people thinking in an age where people are uncertain about so many things, getting people to challenge and think differently is exactly what visual art does, and this installation I think will definitely get people thinking and get people talking.